another live show by Rich Media. This is your host, Rich. In this live presentation, we're going to be, well, before I get to your question and answers about cord cutting and devices and things like that, I want to just go through how I came about this, just briefly, and then we'll go to the questions. So I have the setup that I have right now is I use an antenna for my local channels, and it's behind that little divider right there. So I can't really show that to you, but it's a Mohu leaf, and you can get it for about, I don't know, $50 at Best Buy. And I'll leave a link in the description below. But it's the one that looks like a wing. So you can either get it at Best Buy or purchase it from the description, from the link below. And if you do that, it helps out this channel. So that I have connected to a HDHomeRun Connect Quattro. And again, I'll have another link in the description below. What this is it's a 4-channel tuner. And you can record live TV. You won't be able to record cable channels or anything like that, but I mean, they do have a model for cable TV, but you know, we'll discuss that later. That would be more of cord trimming rather than cord cutting. You save a lot of the money when you cut the cord. Now, there is cost to these devices, but it pays off over time. So this is a 4-tuner. You can watch one and record 3 channels. They do have like a subscription service, but I think it's $35 a year. Compare that to a DVR. No, I don't have the subscription service. What I have is Plex. I have the you know, it's like a $100 lifetime. So and that you can also record your live TV channels. Now again, this is only for over-the-air channels. So this is the HDHomeRun Connect Quattro. 4 tuners. You can record 1 and watch 3, or record 3 and watch 1. You can set the time. You know, you can set it to record a future program on a future date. And also, what you'll need is something like, you don't need anything real elaborate or expensive, just like maybe an Amazon Fire Stick. Here, I'll show you what that looks like on the TV here. So in the background, let me try to get out of the way here. So there, that's what it would look like. And then you would have to get the HDHomeRun app, which looks like, I don't know if I have it installed. If not, I'll show you here how to install that. There it is. So you get that it's installed, link it to your account, and there you have live TV. So there we go.
The 50th annual Pride.
Okay. So there you have live TV. You have all the channels that your antenna. You'll have to scan for the live channels. You can do that using the HDHomeRun. It does it automatically, I think, with the app. And then you can set it up in Plex and run the scan. And there you have all this. Let me show you what it looks like in Plex. So we'll go over to, now Plex is a media app. You have two components to it. You have the server, which you install on a PC. It's free to download, but they do have a subscription. Like I said, something like $5 a month. That's if you want to record live TV. $5 a month. What is it? $50 a year, or $100 lifetime. So we'll go to live TV and channels. And it does take a little bit of time, but there you see, there's like a grid. You can see what's coming up next. You can see what's on now. So that's what I also use NVIDIA Shield, but NVIDIA Shield is a kind of more costly option. So, I mean, if you're really looking to save money, then you can even go with the HDHomeRun Duo. But again, if you're going to record, you do need a PC. Now, they do have other units coming out soon, or they might be on the market now, where they have a hard drive built in. But again, those are more costly. So you can either get the Duo or the Quattro and use the hard drive on your PC to record. So I have a network set up with a NAS that I use, or I kind of like built my own server. And if you want, I can explain how to do that. So that's basically what I use. Now I do have AT&T Watch TV for some of the programs that I can't get from over the air, and that's free for me because of the AT&T, the package that I have. So AT&T Watch TV. I've done a review on that, so you can look back to my previous videos and see what that looks like. I believe if you don't have that wireless plan with AT&T, then it's $15 a month. So now a mistake that we don't want to make is when we cut the channels, we don't want to subscribe to too many apps. For example, okay, I need this, so I'll subscribe to YouTube TV. So but YouTube TV doesn't have this, so I'll get this, and then your costs can really get up there. So what I recommend is pick a streaming TV app that you might like. Get live TV through your. So the more expensive TV streaming apps have your live TV channels in there, so you don't need an antenna. The less expensive ones don't, so that's probably your better option. I mean, you can get the TV live, your local channels for free. so that's that, and you just get. So you could probably get away with an app like AT&T Watch TV or even Sling TV. I think it's $25 a month for the basic package. I'm not sure, but I can leave that in the description later. And I'm going to leave. Later, I'm going to also put a grid of what all the different streaming TV services offer. We can take a look at that briefly right now. So I don't know if you can see this, but it's an Excel. It's an Excel spreadsheet. It's probably too small for you to see, but like I said, again, I'll put this in the description. I'll put this in the description below so that you can go ahead and compare for yourself. And one other thing too, before you do all this, is just do some research. See the costs, because you get the wrong thing and it can almost lead up to the cost of what you're paying for cable TV. And the objective is to save money and get that content that you want. So one TV streaming service, legal TV streaming service, 1 or 2 streaming apps, maybe like Netflix and Hulu, or Netflix and or Amazon Prime and Hulu. So that's what I would. Hello, Miss Jean. How are you, Miss Jean Rodriguez? And how are you doing? So yeah, who else is out there, by the way? But anyway, that's what you want to do. So maybe 2 movie streaming apps like Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, and then get your live TV through your an antenna, and then fill in the gap with the channels that you were watching before. Let's say like Hallmark. With Hallmark, you can get on AT&T Watch TV, and that's $15 a month, free if you're an AT&T wireless subscriber with the unlimited data plan. And so that's what I use. So I have Netflix, Amazon Prime. Well, you get Amazon Video with Amazon Prime membership, so that's a given, and Hulu. And then I use AT&T Watch TV to fill in the gap and stream live TV from using an antenna. And I can record it with this, record any live TV channels. And then you can view it just using an Amazon Fire Stick or a Roku. It's now available. That app is now available on Roku throughout your house. So if you have the dual tuner, you can only have 2 streams. If you have the Quattro, you can do 4 streams. So record 1 and watch 3, or record 3 and watch 1. So that's it. So enough of me. Let's get to your questions. And let's try to keep it I can answer questions about what devices I recommend. Although again, that all depends upon you. I can try to answer questions about TV streaming services, devices, how to, why. So let's get started. Okay, so Miss Josette, hello, and thank you for joining us today. So yeah, give me your cord cutting related questions, the devices. And if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon so you'll be notified of future videos. I have some nice reviews coming up. And I also want to just remind you that I'm looking for a slogan for this channel. So you can, and I'll have a giveaway, maybe something like a $50 Amazon gift card, or a streaming device for the best one. But you have to be a subscriber to qualify. So you can leave that in the comments below, or you can send it to richmedia56. It's richmedia56 @gmail.com. And in the description below is also some links where you can purchase some products. So if you want to purchase something through those links, it does help out. It does help out the channel. Thank you for the thumbs up, the like. So please, if you're watching and give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here. So bring on your questions, streaming related, cord cutting, how to, why should I, what streaming devices should I use, about streaming services. So nobody has any questions? Can everybody see okay? Is it? I think it's a little dark. And can everybody hear me okay? So yeah, share this link so we get more people on board here, because I want to, help you guys save money and get the best entertainment experience possible. Miss Amador, Miss Rory Amador, thank you. Welcome. Hi. So again, we're discussing how to save money on cable TV, or save money on your home entertainment experience and still get the content that you want. What devices I'll need, how to do it. I did explain a little bit of my strategy at the beginning of this video. So if you want to ask questions in relation to that, by all means, go ahead. So as I stated earlier, to anyone who's new, I used a TV antenna, HDHomeRun Prime, for my over-the-air channels, like the networks. And I use an antenna and an AT&T Watch TV to kind of fill in the gap. And I just want to mention that I have a giveaway coming up of either like an Amazon gift card or maybe an Amazon Fire TV streaming stick. You have to be a subscriber, and in the show notes below, just leave a comment what kind of slogan you think I should use for this channel. So remember what we do. We're here to help people save money on their entertainment experience, and I do some device reviews and everything every now and then, and a weekly news program where I'll show you where we discuss some of the big things in news. So behind me is, you can't see it, but behind me is, that'll be in the show notes below later. But this is all the streaming TV service, legal TV streaming services, and what they offer. I don't have the prices there because the prices change all the time. I know AT&T Watch TV is $15 a month. And then you have your more expensive packages like PlayStation View, but it all depends upon what you. But if you're going to those, like DirecTV Now, the Elite, you get all the cable channels, but you're paying the same price as cable TV, so you might as well throw that out the window. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention too that in order, like if you're getting your content through streaming, you want a good, reliable internet connection. They recommend 25, I think Netflix recommends 10 megabits per second. As a general, they recommend 25 megabits per second. I would recommend 50 megabits per second higher for HD. And then if you're going to be streaming like 4K content from Netflix, probably somewhere in the more of 75 to 100 megabits per second. You can get that. So if you cut the TV portion of your cable TV, you can afford to pay a little bit more to up your speed in the internet part of it. Also, another way to save money is to switch TV services. So if, for example, you're with Comcast now, and then AT&T is offering you something something less, go with that. At the end of that contract, you switch back. You know, that's another way. You save a little bit, but the ultimate way is just to watch over the air TV, and then with the TV streaming services, whether you go with AT&T, Sling TV, like $15-25, or YouTube, you can cancel anytime. There's no contracts. You can switch between them, like month to month. Some of them have free trials that you can check out. I think AT&T Watch TV is 5 days. I think YouTube is 5 days. YouTube TV, Hulu, I'm not sure about. I think Sling might be 7 days free trial. So if you don't like it, you cancel. And so what you do is you can go, let's say AT&T Watch TV, try that out for 5 days, then cancel. Then go with Sling TV, try their whatever package you want with them for 7 days, and then cancel. Then try out Hulu with their free trial, if they have YouTube with their free trial, and cancel. And then you have an idea of what you... Hi, Alyssa. Okay, I'll get to your question in a minute, Alyssa. But so yeah, just keep trying them out, and then at the end of your trial periods, you may have gone for maybe a month of free trials, and then you can decide what's best for you. But you only get these trial periods once, okay? You can't jump and go and try and come back. So, okay, Alyssa, where? Let's see. Where have you had good customer service when buying electronics? Honestly, when I think of good customer service, I think of they're knowledgeable about the product, they're friendly, they're courteous, and they're attentive to what you want, not what they want to sell you. So where? That's a good question. Apt TV and electronics, they're on Milwaukee, but they have more of the higher end electronic products. Best Buy is okay. You have to know what you want when you're going there. Amazon gives a good description of all their products, and then they have the reviews that you can see, and then they have a good return policy. So let's see. I'm trying to catch up here. These are going by real fast here. So if I missed your question, please ask it again. So Miss Rodriguez asks, how can you make the speakers and bass sound? Oh, okay. How can you make the speaker and sound bars to have solid sound in a small room? Some receivers and some they have different settings. For example, my LG soundbar down here. I'll try to put this down. Let's see if I can get out of the way here. You can't really see. Yeah, you can't really see it because it's dark, but I can change the settings, like, and you have to go through the settings, like maybe it has movie, it has music, a setting for music. You can also usually on most soundbars and receivers adjust the bass, the treble, the volume. And Bose soundbars has that calibration tool where you put this headphone with a microphone on your head and go to different places in the room, and that'll calibrate it. Some soundbars do have calibration. Some receivers do have that same calibration. So you have to really calibrate it. Make, if they don't have the side headset, make it to your liking. So you have to play around with the settings. If you need, I'll try to show you in the description later some of the settings for like a Bose or whatever soundbar or receiver that you might have. Okay, Mr. Alex Amador, thank you for joining us. And good afternoon or good evening to you as well. Alyssa, what is the best time to buy big electronics, and what has been the store with the most deals? Okay, so again, it depends upon what kind of electronics you want to buy. So if you want to buy, let's say, a big screen TV or even a TV, the best time to probably buy that TV would be right around now, because a lot of them are going to be coming out with their new models. So yeah, so and it's different times of the year. Computers, some probably, sorry, we're making adjustments to the lighting here, so you might see some different fluctuations in the lighting. I have a new setup, so we're trying to get as best light as possible. And there's no light coming in from outside because it's kind of dark because of the storms. But yeah, so computers maybe towards the end of the year and beginning of the year. I think receivers probably. So whenever they're coming out, the basic idea of thumb to get good deals on electronics is whenever they're coming out with new models, you can get good deals on the older models. Also look for open box. Yeah, at Best Buy, they have a lot of good open box items. I think Amazon has that too. I'm not sure. But they might be missing something. But usually open box items are with Best Buy are like stuff that they were using for demo. And they can't sell it as new. So I hope I answered your question. So Miss Josette, can you please show us again how to use a Fire Stick? Sure, absolutely. So let me go. I'm using a Cavo. Cavo is like an HDMI switch that will help me to switch devices. So it's gonna pull up the Amazon. Well, I hope. Let's see. Let's try now. There we go. So when you get your Amazon Fire Stick, you go through the setup process. If you order it from Amazon, it'll already come set up with your Amazon Prime account. So all you have to do is follow the steps to get it set up. This one is already set up. If you want to get one, and I can help you probably set that up. But here are some of the apps that help you cut the cord. So Plex, HDHomeRun. I have YouTube. There's AT&T Watch TV. We can take a look at that. So, I'm going to go to the history channel.
Clock. This clock is
I don't want that.
I gotta synchronized
get out of here.
system.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'll be
We'll drop
get a copyright strike, and we don't want that, do we? So let's go down. There you have your. There's the grid guide. So we'll exit. So to set it up, you can download some of the devices you want by how do we? It's been a while since I really set it up here. So here you have your settings. You can set up notifications. This is, you can log into the network, set up for your display quality, applications, how it turns your equipment on and off, live TV. Let's see, let's go to the App Store. So you go to apps. You can go to categories. Let's see. There's the featured apps. And I think if you get the Amazon 4K, the Fire Stick, or even maybe the newer model, well, it comes with a remote, and you can speak into it, use the A word. I don't want to say that so I don't trigger your device unless you have one, if you have one. Say, find Netflix. And then you can download, and then it'll pull it up. You can download it. Here, let's see. Okay, let's go to Pluto TV. It's probably going to say I already have this installed, but okay, let's see. Something I don't have installed. Let's say NBC. Okay, so you see you have that here. For you, it might say get, but because I had this before, it says download. So you just click. It's queued. You see it's downloading. And so I'm sorry, I got into a little bit more than what you asked, but when you plug in the Fire Stick, I mean, it automatically boots up for you. Mine is always running because I have power plugged into the you either have it plugged in to a power outlet with a little dongle that comes with it, or you can plug it into a computer that has, or like for example the Xbox, where through the USB it has a continuous power. I wouldn't use the TV's USB because then it shuts off, and it'll shut that off, and also sometimes they don't have enough power going through them to supply enough power. But okay, so up here we'll click I'm using a Cavo remote. I'm not using a Fire Stick remote, but it's like a universal remote. But it's the same thing on the Amazon. You click the back. You can launch your apps through the home up here.
You have extreme variant ability.
Okay, that was like a preview. But these are your most recent apps at the top, which you played. These are the apps you have installed. This is an app I can install. I'm not going to. I probably had it installed before. MD is another media server like Plex. And then you can also go to the end, click See All. If you want to, let's say, I can't do it with this, but you would click and hold, and then you could move this. Let me see. Let me see. I'll be right back. Let me get my Fire Stick remote. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay, so, all right, so I was wrong. So this little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a menu button. It has 3 lines in it. You just press that on the app. You can say, for example, let's say you want to move it. You would click on Move. If you want to move it all the way to the front, you just click, and there it'll move it to the front. You can uninstall the app. So let's see. So that's how you would launch your channels, and you would just click on them. These are your videos that are available through the apps that you have, movies, TV shows. Again, you can search for apps and change your settings. So I hope that helps. Now, if I didn't answer your question, please ask it again. I'll do my best. Some of these, they're kind of flying by here. So, Mr. Alex Amador, Rich, you need front lights. Oh, got it. Wait, I think, is it better? We kind of made an adjustment in the lights. So hopefully that's better. I can see my face now. Alyssa, thank you. Much better. Good. So we have, what time is it? We have about 20 minutes remaining. What else? What else can I help you guys with? I'm here to help you to, like I said, save money on your entertainment experience and still get the watch the content that you want to watch legally. And we can also answer questions about, like devices, sound bars, whatever, to help you get, the best experience while watching your favorite content. So I see there's 9 people out there. Again, I want to remind you that if you're not a subscriber to this channel, to please subscribe and click that bell icon for future notifications. Give me a thumbs up. Miss Rii. Okay, just 1 second here. Let me close this. Something blocked my view. Okay, Miss Rii, my husband has a keyboard connected to the smart TV. Will that work the same? Will that work the same as a Fire Stick? So yes, you can. Well, I'm not sure I quite understand the question, but to the smart TV, yeah, you might have a keyboard connected to it, and things with a Fire Stick, you can use a keyboard, but you'll have to get like a USB hub because it only has like one USB in the Fire Stick. So you'll have to get a little USB hub. I'll try to leave that in the description below. You can use basically any wireless keyboard that has the dongle that you can put into the. I use. Let me see. So this one you can get at Best Buy, Amazon. I can leave a link in the description below. It's a Logitech keyboard. It has a mouse, some things for media like fast forward, pause, and a regular keyboard that if you're searching for something, you can type it in. And then you have the smaller keyboard that has a mouse pad, navigation arrows, and then also a keyboard, a scroll. This is good. This is probably good for a Fire Stick. This is made by a company called Rii, R-I-I. I'll also leave a link in the description below later. This is probably the best one to use for Fire Stick. But yes, you can probably. I'm not sure about if it's specifically made for your TV. I don't think so. I think you probably be able to use the one you have with it. You just have to get that USB hub or like a splitter so that you can plug in the power to the Fire Stick and plug in that receiver for the keyboard. So what other questions can I answer for you? Something that maybe you want me to cover again, I can certainly do that. So this TV behind me is it's a nice budget TV. It's a TCL 65-inch 4 Series. It's their budget brand. It gives you can get it. I don't know. It might not be available. I'm not sure if it's still available, but I got it for around, because they're coming out with the new models. So, which you might be able to find a good deal on it. But I got it on like a Black Friday, or like a no. I think I got it like for an end of the year type thing for like $450. I think it retails for $600. 65 inches, 4K HDR, no Dolby Vision, but they have another 65-inch that has all the bells and whistles for like $1,000. And again, they're coming out with new models this year, so you might be able to get some good deal on the old models. This is Josette. Thanks for answering my question. Good. I hope I answered it okay. If I didn't answer, just send me an email to richmedia56@gmail. Also, I'm looking for a nice slogan for this channel. And a winner will either get like an Amazon gift card for $50 or an Amazon 4K Fire Stick, or a Roku, that an amount of $50, whatever you prefer. But we'll go over that later. But to qualify for the giveaway, you have to again. I want a suggestion for a slogan for this channel, and you can do that in the comments. And you have to be a subscriber. Or you can email that to richmedia56@gmail.com. And if I didn't answer your questions, because they were kind of rolling by real fast here, just ask it again. So. Let me try to center this a little more, maybe. Okay, so keep them coming so I can help you save money on your entertainment experience and get the best home entertainment experience possible. Devices, apps, how do I cut the cord? So we have about 15 minutes left. Again, I just want to thank you all for joining me. And if you're new to this channel, remember to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and click that bell icon for future notifications. To qualify for the giveaway, again, you have to be a subscriber and leave a comment or email me what you think is a good slogan for this channel. there's nothing else. So yeah, that's a better view of the TV. The camera doesn't really do it justice, but you can see, well, look at, you can still see some of the detail. And yeah, you can still see some of the detail. It's pretty bright. So I'll also leave a link below for that TV. I have some links to Roku and my Patreon and so forth below. So go ahead and check them out. You can use those links to search for whatever you want, and you know, it doesn't matter what you buy through. As long as you click on the link, then it helps out the channel. It'll help me bring more content like this. It'll help this channel to improve, to grow, and more things for more giveaways. Also, when I reach my next subscriber goal, I'll try to have another giveaway as well. So share this channel, share this video with your friends, your family. So we can grow, or it can grow. No more questions. No more comments, concerns. So coming up, it'll probably come out tomorrow. There'll be there's a weekly news program. Will either come out on Monday or Tuesday, and also I'll have some product reviews coming up soon again. And if there's anything else, I mean, anything you want me to try to get my hands on and review, let me know in the comments below also. Or you can email that to richmedia56@gmail.com. So yeah, so like to get started in helping you save money, don't go for the more expensive things. Really, all you need is there's also, you know what, I didn't mention earlier, there's also something a little bit cheaper than the HDHomeRun. It's a HDHomeRun. It connects into I'll show you that. It's upstairs, so I'll probably show that next time. But it connects into the USB of your computer, laptop, and again, you can also record one show and watch another. And you can also stream to other devices in your home using Plex. So that I use HDHomeRun and Plex and a TV antenna, and then I have AT&T Watch TV and Netflix and Hulu. So I mean, you go beyond that, then you might as well keep cable TV, because you're going to be, you know, you'll have to weigh the costs. Since cutting the cord is not really good for everyone, I would say. And again, you don't want to buy everything under the sun. You might as well just stay with cable TV. So it doesn't look like there's any more questions. I mean, we do have 10 minutes left here. If I don't get, you know, if there's no questions or comments or anything, then we can cut it short. I do want to thank you all for joining me in this discussion today. Again, leave your comments below. You know, and I'll try to get to any questions that you have that I didn't get to or that you didn't ask. And probably get to them within the next couple of days. Again, you can email any responses or questions, and don't forget about the giveaway to richmedia@gmail.com or richmedia56@gmail.com. richmedia56@gmail.com. Oh, Miss Josette, what app did you use for the background of your TV? Okay, so what's showing right now is a screensaver on the Fire TV stick. So if I hit enter, then this is the background. This is the Fire TV stick layout. But that screensaver, it's a screensaver from the Fire TV. So did that answer your question, I hope? And then, I have my, let's see here. So this is the home screen, and here I have all my apps. So Exumi, that's a free TV service, free legal streaming TV service. It's available for, I believe, Roku, Google, the Google Play Store. It's available on Android TV, Fire Stick, and Pluto has some good Pluto TV is free and legal too. Has some good content. It has some of the Viacom channels, I believe, and some I think some sport content. IMDb TV is free legal movies. This is sponsored by Amazon. Of course, Netflix. Then I have the AT&T Watch TV, which again I get for free. Plex, you can use that to navigate your free live TV and use it to watch movies that you might have stored on your computer. I'll be showing a video soon on how to set up the Plex media server and Plex app on your devices. You can look for that maybe within the week, I hope. But live TV, but you see, there's usually something here for where you can a TV guide, your movies. These are some suggested podcasts. Oh, I know why. So I have to switch server. There we go. That's a default server. So I went to my main server. So here we have the live TV guide. This is what's coming. What's on right now. You can switch and watch your, the channel grid. Okay, the channel grid. There we go. So these are all the live TV channels that are available through an antenna. These are, let's see, no, there's no recordings, but let's say this is starting soon. So let's say I wanted to watch 60 minutes at a different time. I could click record. I would go to advanced. Okay, resolution is set. You can change that to prefer HD, or actually I would HD only. That's all you really need to change. Then you go down and click record, and it'll record when that show comes on, so you can watch it later. So, yeah, but that background, that was the screensaver from the Fire TV stick. On other ones, I had the NVIDIA, one last week, I think I had the NVIDIA Shield, which background looks like this, and it also has a screensaver once you haven't been using it for a while. So this is the Android TV NVIDIA Shield. And here I have, you see what apps, I have some of the same apps. So if you're concerned about weather, you can see, like, you can get your weather content very easily. So this is the temperature throughout the day, throughout the week, your radar, so you can track any storms. And that's the AccuWeather app. It has videos that you can watch of weather events. Yoki is a karaoke. Oh, and Sue, I just want to point this out, that the NVIDIA Shield and anything with Android TV app has also their own TV type style app grid that you can pair with your whatever you use, like the HDHomeRun or the HDHomeRun. So, sorry, I'm rambling on here, but I wanted to give you as much information as I could that would help you out. So give you information between answering your questions. I hope I've answered all of your questions. I'll give it maybe 1 or 2 minutes here, and then we're gonna call it quits for today. If I didn't, if you have any more questions, you can leave them in the show notes below, in the comments below, or email it to richmedia56@gmail.com. So we got about 1.5 minutes here. And again, I want to thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, I just really appreciate you all joining me on this live program today. It seems to be growing more and more each week, and the channel is growing. I thank you for your support. And you guys are great. Thank you. Thank you so much. And so if that's it, then I'll sign off. So thank you all, and I hope you all have a great day, a great week. We really couldn't go out and enjoy the weather today, I know, but we'll have some time to enjoy it this week. So thank you all for joining me, and see you next time.